What's up, everybody? Welcome back to week 5 of the Mob Podcast. I'm Caleb Okachu, your host here, and to right of me we got
Marlo Wax.
To my left of me we got
Jihad Carter.
All right, so fellas, I think this week is a little special. Right? We woke up 6-0 this morning. How y'all feeling? Like y'all spirits good? Like mental, how everything feeling?
Blessed up, man. 14th in the country.
In the AP, man. Not the coaches.
Yeah, AP. Blessed up, man.
That was a big difference. But yeah, man, I think just going into the game, obviously, we got the win, big win over NC State. Obviously, say what you want, and we got the victory. I think that's all that matters. They trying to say this and that about the quarterback situation.
A W is a W.
So that we're not worried about that. All we want is wins, no matter who's back there, who we playing. I know for me, seeing the fans storm the field, that's something that I ain't never experienced. Like, my 4 years here, like, I ain't never experienced something like that. Like, what was that like for y'all?
Yeah, so just my 3 years been here, just seeing other schools having that happen, I always wanted to happen. It was a great feeling just seeing everybody jumping over the thing. Man. It was some big jumps though too. So that's love though. Idol's Army, I love y'all, man.
Marlo, you made it seem like you was about to faint or something. You said
when people talk about like mosh pit, it felt like a mosh pit.
Mosh pit. Yeah,
I was in the middle of that. I couldn't breathe, bro. I had my helmet on,
sure.
eyes on. It was fun. Just for a little bit, I had to get up out of there.
Mm-hmm. I've been to Rolling Loud, so I learned my lesson from Rolling Loud, not to be in the middle of a mosh pit. So when I seen that, I found how we was chilling in the back, like,
Where y'all was at? Y'all wasn't in the middle?
We was right there, and then I just seen everybody start storming, so I almost fell. I'm like, I gotta get up out of this.
We was chilling. We was like, this yo lit. It was crazy seeing everybody go crazy, man, and just I think that's dope. Like, so I think obviously, like, not to go into it too much, but there was a moment that, we had together as a team, like night before the game. Yeah. And obviously, I think for me personally, when we had that moment, I think we knew, like, what we had to do Saturday. So, like, what was that like for y'all?
Even, like, that moment was big, but even before that, like, we could just the feeling and just the energy in the room, all the rooms, just everybody just coming together. But, like, that night where, like, some people got emotional, people just really just hearing everybody out. And that was love right there. And we already knew that, like, boys couldn't mess with us. Like, we was going to get that dub for sure.
Nah, for sure that.
I feel like everybody was just locked in. And, like, even after that talk, like, it just made it like, all right, like, now it's for real.
That's
like, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
So, I think for me, that game was the definition of a team win.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how we do mobsters of the week? Like, I think everybody get the mobster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, talk, though, like, offense ball, defense ball, special teams ball.
Like, everybody was just, with each other, But just to go into it, I think a guy that, has really just, just for some top moments, just watching Leon Lowry progress these last 2 weeks. Like, just watching, the game that he had, Wagner, and then come in. I was happy for him, on the sack, we had to stunt though, Leon. So, I took up to a lineman for you, but hey, that's all love though. I was happy to see him. You saw him hit the little work,
Did y'all see how quick he was ready to
He was right. I'm like, dang.
Like, he didn't even give himself a time to get up.
I wasn't even sure bro took him all the way down. He got us right. He's like, yeah, it's my time. That's love though, but nah, that's love.
Like, that shit was
respect to Leon though, man, and just Eli. Elijah coming in, D tackle, obviously because T-Lock went down, and just watching him progress and just play confident and play free, man. Shout out to those guys, man. Like, but who's some guys that like y'all seen like just step up this week that we needed?
Yeah, I got somebody. I know G went down, so I got Zeke, number 20, Isaiah Johnson, come in.
Big Zeke.
This is 5th year, so 5th year he transferred, betting on himself, come to a bigger school, came from Dartmouth, so just really just him betting on himself. Yeah. He came in, made some plays, boy, like some hits. But that's my boy right there. He showed up for G-Dub.
No, I could say Zeke too, but I mean, when I was in the game, at that moment, like, we don't want nobody to score. At the end of the game, like, NC State was really trying to, punch it in. And I was over there with Jeremiah.
Facts. See, both corners, man.
I was over there with Jeremiah.
Hey, them corners saying they might be better than safeties.
We talked about
him
on the first episode. Y'all remember what we said about Jerry's World?
Yeah.
He went out there with the same energy. Like, G went there, he came out trotting like, yeah, I'm here. Like, I'm ready. Like, talking cash to the receiver at the end of the game.
Jerry was out there. He was on it.
So let me know. I'm for real hard. I've been hearing they saying the corner's better than the safeties. That's true.
Nah.
Sadie's
on it down.
For sure.
But I think it was dope to just not let that team, ranked 13th in the country, score on us. I think that was big, and I think Lo, we and you had a moment on the bench where we was like, they not scoring. After the first field goal, they was like, they not scoring today. And I think after that moment, it was like, all right, yeah, like it's over with. Like, I don't care which way it go. And I think we took that personally, right? Because everybody was saying it's going to be a dogfight this, dogfight that. And we was just like,
It didn't have to be that.
It doesn't have to be a dogfight. Like, why does it have to be a dogfight? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't in the fourth quarter we know who's going to win the game?
Like, why does it have to go the way everybody else wants it to go, man? And
I think that's what's dope, too, because like Coach White, like I remember the team meeting he had just showing us all those pictures of just like what everybody else is saying about us. I think it's just like, once we saw that, we was like, yeah, all that, none of that matters for real. All we got is each other. And obviously, we got 6 wins now. Obviously, it's guaranteed we going to a bowl. Y'all ain't never been to a bowl. Wow. I'm really the OG of this thing, man.
How that is, though.
Just know, just kiss your Christmas break goodbye.
For real?
Yeah, you gonna be up. Yeah, ain't no winter break for y'all this time.
I mean, as long as I get to play some more football, that's good.
But it's dope. So it's all gonna be worth it in the end. But obviously, we want to keep the winning going because obviously, the more games you win, the better places you go to. So
go somewhere hot.
Yeah. So Syracuse fans didn't pack your bags because we going somewhere crazy this year. You know what I'm saying? Know that. All right, fellas. Obviously, we go into Clemson week. At Death Valley. It's going to be a good game for us. A good test for our team. I think everybody has been wanting to see us play this team. They ranked, we ranked. Obviously we don't care about the numbers, but I think it was only right that we bring in the leader of the team. The last team to beat them. Yeah. 2017, and this guy obviously he a leader on and off the field. Everybody sees him. Everybody knows him. Everybody talks about him, like his presence and what he did while he was here. Everybody saw like just how he's a leader in the community, in the NFL. So that's Zaire Franklin. So, Zaire, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How you boys doing today?
Good, man. Good. See, I got that W. Victory Monday for y'all, Sunday for us, though. What I'm saying?
Come on, man. Look, we both had to hop on the pod off the win, man.
It's only right. It's only right, man.
Keep winning, man.
It's only right. Yeah. So, man, I see you doing your thing at the next level, man, and everybody's been talking about you this year. Can you just talk a little bit about like your mindset and your focus? I see you a captain as well on that team. So, just what's your daily approach with that?
One of my linebacker coach when I was at Syracuse, Clark Leaderhead, man, at Vanderbilt now, he used to, when I was a freshman, he used to tell me that, every day is an interview. You know what I mean? And I think it's just one of them type situations where, every day you come in the building, every day is just an opportunity to prove yourself over and over again, because you never got it and you're always trying to reach something greater. So, for me, it's just really just trying to keep my head down, never too high, never too low, and just keep getting better, bro. Even in great games and great situations you be having, you just always trying to clean it up, always trying to get better. So I just take that approach, and with that, you just kind of, stay even.
Yeah. So I think all that is dope and everything, and so let's just take it back. Obviously, you went here, 4 years, and I actually got a little funny story. You don't know this. I didn't play here when you were here, but I was a senior when you came out, and it's so crazy because the day of the year you got drafted, I was. And my man Sam in D.C., we was watching the draft, and I had just committed to Syracuse. And it's crazy because we was watching the whole draft, and I was like, dang, man, I ain't really see a lot of Syracuse guys get drafted. As soon as I said that, your name popped up. And I ain't even know who he was. I said, oh, who is this? You feel me? But that was dope, though. Can you just talk about, your dreams and aspirations coming here? Obviously – you were one of the few during that era to get drafted and selected to go to the league. What was that for you?
Man, first of all, that whole day was just bullshit, respectfully. I had to sit and watch the whole draft. I watched the whole draft.
You went what round again?
I was 7th round. I was picked 235, bro.
How many picks it is? I forgot.
That's I don't know, 32 times 7. I don't know what that is. I ain't good at math.
He really did. My dog really did.
I was the extra picks, the little complimentary or whatever they say.
The complimentary picks.
235, bro. I sat there and watched everybody get drafted. I thought I was about to go undrafted, honestly. I was on the phone with Jacksonville trying to, figure out, my whole
During the draft?
undrafted.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, my undrafted. And then I'm on the phone with a. You said what?
Who did y'all just play though? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I be thinking about that. It's crazy because they'd be like, dang, like I was about to go to Jacksonville, but like I ended up in Indianapolis, and like all the battles and all the plays I done made, it'd be like, dang, like it could have been the other way.
What's
But
that
it's
like
crazy.
for you, man? Like, cause just like the draft, like you said, waiting around like that. Can you just go into that? Cause that's not easy.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all the first thing because I feel like y'all got a couple draft picks on y'all team. I love y'all team
For sure,
especially that defense, man. Y'all be turning me up for real. Yeah, I'm rocking with the mafia. But no, what I'm gonna tell you is, bro, you think you get drafted. And then you be like, all right, man, I'm finna get drafted. I'm about to get, a little bag. I don't know why. I just assume, like, all right, you get drafted. And then, like, some helicopter just come and just drop you the bag. Like, and then, I mean, not the crazy John, but at least you up a little bit. I'm like, I got drafted. And it's just, damn, I got to go back to Syracuse and work out again. I'm still broke. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So it's just, it was definitely a great moment, see your name across the John, I think they even played my little video. It's better than that because some people be getting burnt. They be drafting them doing the commercial.
I remember they played your highlights.
They played my highlight at least. So I was happy about that.
They showed your highlights and everything.
Honestly, the thing about the league is, bro, it really don't matter how you get in, bro. It's all that matter about what you do when you get in, bro. I done seen guys come in second round, third round, and get cut and benched. And you know what I'm saying? Then I done seen undrafted 7th round guys come in and change a whole program. So for the most part, like it's definitely lit. And honestly, it's just like a starting place. Like obviously you want to get drafted higher because you get, better situation, better paper, all that. But for the most part, bro, like when you get to the league, man, it's all about how you carrying it once you win it, bro. Because you got to constantly prove yourself, man. It's a competitive as hell up here, man. So if you ain't going after it, bro, somebody gonna take that spot.
Oh God.
So like after the draft and all that, when you got into training camp and stuff, so what was really different from like college and the league, like the position battles, the meeting rooms? Can you just speak on that? Like what's the biggest difference?
I probably say just the biggest difference. Well, first of all, you gotta understand you ain't going to school. So that's the funny thing, because y'all like, yo, you gotta do this at 9:30 on Monday, and I'm like, dang. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this probably the only time all y'all class
class.
So I'm like, dang, yeah, let me go ahead and help the young boys out. But
appreciate that.
Nah, yeah, so you ain't got school, so it's really just your job. And I think sometimes for young guys coming in, it takes them a long time to understand that this is a business. Like this is your job. So like you not making plays, or you missing the play, or you not knowing what you're doing, you're not doing your job. Like, you get what I'm saying? And with that is a business. So if you don't do your job, there's business decisions. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I think for me, it was just like understanding that, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's repercussions. You gotta lock in. You gotta, like I said, you gotta earn that, man. That's really just the biggest thing that I feel like guys gotta understand. Like, when you get to the league, man, it's easy to get in, it's hard to stay. Like, it's a lot of guys that make it to practice. We done had endless dudes come in and practice, P squad, even make the team, but it's hard to stay in, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to stay in.
So obviously, we see you got that C on your chest, and I think that's just dope. Like you said, you was a 7th round draft pick. How do you go from a 7th round draft pick to a captain?
Yeah.
Man, just keeping it thorough every day, bro. You know what I mean? No, seriously, bro. Just, you know what I mean? Just being myself. You know what I mean? To be honest, I've been a captain on like every team I ever been on, bro. It's like something I always did. I was a captain when I was a sophomore at Cuse, like all the way through. And then like that's just kind of who I am. That's just when I'm being myself. That's just kind of how that usually naturally go. But for real, I would just say for me, just grinding, bro. Just keep my head down, even when I wasn't getting them opportunities on defense. When I was just on special teams, like. Understanding that, look, if I'm out there, I got to be a dog. Like, I need that other team to know where I'm at. I got to be a playmaker no matter what. And then just, take advantage of my opportunities. You know what I'm saying? When you get that chance to spin, you know what I'm saying? You can't miss.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it go.
So I hear you talk about the league being a job. We know how the league can get. Let's be thorough. You got any of them fines yet?
Yeah, you been in there 5 years.
And I
know you just got, we seen the check this summer. So
you up now.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, that's crazy. We ain't pocket watching. We ain't doing that.
We ain't pocket watching, but we watching though.
We ain't pocket watching. That's crazy.
We ain't pocket watching, but we watching though. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, so I'm about to say, I only got fined once, but it was in the preseason. You don't get paid for preseason games, which is crazy. I got fined versus the Browns, and I didn't even hit him. Like, I'm coming up the block, somebody tackling him. You know, I'm trying to clean him up, but I just missed him. But, you know, if he's lowering, your head got to lower with it. So they fined me on some – it was nasty, bro. They took like 5 minutes. But in the league, it's crazy. They'll fine you $7,000 for some socks, bro. Like, if your skin show – that's why I be hating when I be watching y'all, because y'all can let y'all legs go. Like, bro, trust me. Get that out your system, because once you get to the league, you can't let no skin show on your legs, bro.
I'm going to definitely have to adapt to that, because I don't think I ain't wearing nothing on my legs since I've been in college. It's always ankle socks.
Is there a rule?
Yeah, bro. That's the vibe, though. You can even sauce him up one leg, him however you want to do it. You can't do that in the league.
That's so weird, though. Like, why they do it like that, though?
Bro, I don't know. They want you to be just a Madden character, all skin covered. You just number 44 on the Colts. It don't
Ain't
even
that
matter.
crazy? You wear 44? Was that a personal? Like, you trying to rep the cues, or you just on some? Nah, just give me the number.
So look, I wore 4 in high school, then I wore 4 in college. Yeah. And bro, this is how crazy my situation was when I got this the Colts, bro. 7th round draft pick, bro. They gave me 97.
I seen that. I seen that.
At linebacker, they gave me 97. Marlon, you got that 2 on. You got that 2 on. Imagine if you go from the 2 to 97.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I can't. That ain't cool at all, bro.
But my aunt at the time, she texted me. I was, I swear to God, I was in so I was after I got drafted, I had to stay train and get ready for rookie minicamp. So I came back to Q. So I'm dead ass in the weight room, hit some abs on some cool stuff. Then my aunt texted me like, okay, number 97. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I text her like, what are you talking about? Like, she like, ain't you number 97? I look on my Twitter. The Colts had posted all the draft pick numbers. I'm like, damn, they ain't even let me pick. They let undrafted guys pick their numbers, but they ain't let me pick. They ain't think I was gonna make the team. Jeez. So I just like, but I ain't gonna hold you. I carried it so thorough because I was like, all right, that's how you gonna carry it. Say no more. I almost kept that John just out of spite. But look, but then at the end of training camp, my old head Tony Morrison, he had 44. They traded him, and when they traded him, it was like the last week of preseason. So they gave the dude they traded him for 44. But I told him, I was like, yo, listen. If he don't make the team, because I knew I was starting at the time, so I was like, if he don't make the team, I'm gonna need that 44. So just so I got 4, then 4, and then I did do it for Syracuse too, because I was just like, look, man, shout out to Cuse, man, rock that 44.
That's man time.
So that's kind of how that had to go.
Nah, I feel him though, because when I came in,
oh yeah,
what did you get, a little 30?
I came in, I had 36. I'm like, nah. I went to my locker, I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, they used to be joking on me at practice. I used to be like, bro, I cannot rock this.
I used to tell
your picks,
I told him 36. Like, you a young boy. You look sweet in the 36.
That's the crazy thing is, though, because it's like the man make the number, though. Like, sometimes you get the corner, and then you just turn it up, and then it'd be like, oh, like my teammate Paris Bennett, bro, he had 30. And at first, he ain't like it. Like, he used to hate it because he wanted 3. Yeah. But then he turned into dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You first team all AC. You first team all ACC. You gotta keep that 30 on you. Like, that's just who you is. Like,
I ain't gonna lie though. I saw a clip this summer. I want to say training camp. You know, obviously it was Zaire and a running back going at it with the Lions. Viral clip.
Keep it thorough, bro.
You know we gotta talk about that.
The podcast, man.
We know we gotta.
Man.
We gotta talk about that whole day. You know what I'm saying? What was going on? Like, how y'all get into it? What happened?
So look, bro. So it's like my favorite part of the league is joint practice, bro. You get to practice against another team. That shit be so turned, cause like in the game you don't really get a chance to really like go after somebody, but like in it's practice, full on practice, 1-on-1, 7-on-7, all that. So, but it always end up in a fight, basically. So my head coach was just on some. Look, man, we ain't fighting this year, bro. If you fight, you getting kicked out of practice, fined, all that other stuff. So we wasn't rumbling, because you know in practice it'll just go up, and then y'all just get right back into it. But so his first drill, we do the 1-on-1s. I speed the power, boom, boom, boom. I hit the quarterback. I drive him, and then I like one hand push the quarterback. So I stop. Like, I'm all right, drill over. I got the sack. You know what I'm saying? He still had his hands on me. So I'm like, first of all, no, we ain't going like that. So now is that. Now when we finish in 1-on-1s, now it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no smoke. And then my young boy Swift from Philly, he was on that joint too. So then we just end up going back and forth, man. And I don't know. It was just good competition, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got me a little out of character. He really got me hot that one day. I'm like, man, it is what it is. Though. Sometimes they get like that, though. Sometimes they get like that.
So who won the day? You won the day?
I won the day. I won undefeated 3-0. I did not.
That's man time. That's man time.
I think my 1-on-1 and strapped this man up. I didn't lose a rep the whole day.
Talk
I was
that
going
talk.
crazy.
Man,
Linebacker coach. They linebacker coach, they DC came and hollered at me afterwards, like, yeah, you carried it through. I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's man time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But so obviously you were the last, you were on the last team that beat Clemson, and I just think it's important for us to hear, like, you were a captain. You had that C on your chest when y'all beat them boys in the Dome in 2017. And I remember I was a senior in high school, and it was going crazy. Everybody was like, man, Syracuse beat Clemson, Caleb. I had the O at the time. So, and I just remember, like, the interview that you had with Coach Barry was on the field. Like, what was that week of practice like? How did you get guys to just listen and come together and, like, for that dub?
I think just that week, just guys were just locked in, understanding the challenge that we had coming in. For us, it was a little different. We was at home, Friday night, ESPN, prime time. So for us, it was like, look, man, we defended home turf, you know what I'm saying? We used to say, lock them in the dome, you know what I'm saying? Like, they come home, you got to protect that. So we took that super personal. But I would just really say, like, that year, we had a lot of seniors on our team and a lot of guys, who we had almost got after. We almost beat Clemson maybe two of the 3 times before that. My freshman year, we was winning like 9-6 in the fourth quarter. Jeez. They was ranked number 6 in the country. We wasn't even ranked, and then we ended up losing. But it was just like one of them situations where it was just like, look, man, when you playing a great team like Clemson, great program like Clemson, you got to take advantage of your opportunities. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love when I watch y'all play. Like, no drop picks. You get what I'm saying? Look, I always tell the guys on my team, look, a sack ain't good enough. I need the ball. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, only strip sacks, like no missed tackles, like just catch these tugs, like just take advantage of your opportunities, man. I think we did a great job of that when we ended up playing them. Just guys making plays, understanding that, look, they might be a great team, but shit, we great too. They put their pants on, and we put our pants on. So we gotta make them earn all that. And then, honestly, for our biggest thing was just getting after that quarterback, man. Like, I feel like even now in the league, that changed the whole game. We knocked the quarterback out in the first quarters, and after that, it was
big Chris Slayton. Big
Slayton. Yeah, I was right there. I saw it happen. I said, dang, he gone. That's over. Big Slayton.
Nah, for sure. That's what's up, man.
So how that night was afterwards? I know y'all. I know y'all was tired.
Quick the castle. You already know that's how we right the castle.
Yes,
y'all was at Castle after the game last week?
We was on Marshall.
No, y'all was on Marshall.
Lucy's was going up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look, quick the Castle, right to Lucy's. I went in the pregame warm-ups. I ain't even throw no fit on. I just kept my gun on, right? Bottle in hand. I walk at the Castle. Look, I walk at the Castle. Everybody's Zaire, Franklin. Heat out here. Yeah, it was lit. It was lit out there, bro. It was lit. Then we played Miami the next week. They was number because Clemson was 1, Miami was number 7. We played them next week on the road on ABC, bro. Man, it was like a defensive battle, bro. We had like 4 turnovers. They had like 3. We was down. We kept forcing field goals though, and we was down we had got like 2 field goals in a row. We was down like 2, and it's crazy. Like, they was driving. My roommate at the time, we blitzed him left side. He sprint out away from it. He threw a quick pass. My roommate dropped the pick on the sideline, hit both his hands, dropped that bitch. Next play, they bust a run for the game, and it was just like, damn. But like, that's what I was saying about when you playing great teams in them great situations, bro. You got to make them type plays. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those is program changing plays. You catch that pick, we beat 1, then 7. That might change the whole course of some shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, but y'all got that shit, man. Y'all just gotta keep trusting yourselves, keep believing in it, man. Y'all be so damn turned. Like, Stephon and Mikkel be turning me up crazy. Y'all DBs, I love y'all whole defense. I'm really a fan of y'all. Like, y'all tough. I fuck with y'all for real.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. So, obviously right now, you're still the leading tackler in the NFL right now, right?
Yeah.
So, I think I think that's dope to see, you know, just everything you just talking about, like staying focused, staying locked in. And, you know, I had saw a tweet, you know, this summer from you. You were just talking about how, like, you know, when you were doing great things, it's like they expected it of you, and you just felt like they've been playing with you your whole career. So it's like, is that chip on your shoulder each and every week you go out there, like just thinking about that?
Oh, no question, bro. Like, man, like, this is my 5th year, bro. This is my first time playing starter minutes. You know what I'm saying? Starter snaps. Like, you know, before that, I was only mainly really special teams, and I was like the third back, only on like 12, you know, 13 personnel.
Sure, yeah.
You know, that get iffy. You might play the Rams. they full wide. I'm not even gonna play. Like, and it's just, you know, throughout my career, bro, it was so many times where like it was me and somebody, and they no, we like this guy because of this, not because of what we doing, not because of the work we put in, not because of what the game looked like, but because of measurables or because of draft status or because this guy wants this guy to play. And, you know, I just really felt like every year, even coming in this year, bro, they really didn't even expect me to carry it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They expected, oh, this is this guy's year. This is this, you know, chance for somebody else to step up. And I had to let them know, like, listen, bro, I've been carrying it the whole time I've been here. Every chance I ever been stepped on that field, I let it be known who was the best player. So, you know, I'm just happy that, you know, I was able to, you know, take advantage and make it shake this year how I was supposed to.
Yeah. Can you dive into that though? Because like I think, you know, it's easy to say like, you know, like his mindset and just how you carried it, but like how do you deal with that? Because, you know, like for the young kids out there that want to go to the league and want to play like right away and want to start, but like you said, you ain't start till your 5th year. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with that mentally? Like, how do you keep coming in every day and just like, I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me personally, it was really a lot of it was just like, you know what I mean? I wanted to be a difference maker no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? So like if I'm on special teams, I gotta be the best in the league. That's just how I felt. Like, and then it was just like, you know, a lot of times, you know, I was like, man, like I had to realize after so many times of, you know, maybe getting to that spot and they ain't giving me my opportunity, like, man, why am I not getting this opportunity? Like, I stopped blaming them and started blaming myself. Like, I stopped feeling like, oh, I'm not doing this because this coach don't like me, or the GM like this guy, or whatever might be the case. I was just like, I'm not making it clear enough. Like, I'm not proving myself enough. Like, it's got to be undeniable. Like, no, why is he not playing? Why is he not on the field? So I just took it on myself. Like, listen, if they think it's a question, that's because I'm obviously not putting on enough. So I need to go harder. So that's just what I did. And, you know, honestly, even when I wasn't playing, bro, I still prepared like I was finna play every snap. I still, like, to this day, like, I ain't like, so when I started to play, I didn't have to change anything. Like, even when I'm talking about, even when I knew I wasn't playing at all, I'm still going through my whole warm up before the game. Like, I'm finna play 80 snaps. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still watching film. I'm meeting with the DBs, knowing I'm like the 4th linebacker on the depth chart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going through 3rd down, going through red zone, just learning the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? My future say I was programming my mind. I was in training. That's really what I was doing. Like,
man, he knew what time it was.
That's my favorite song I listen to before every game, just because it'd be like, bro, I really would sit back, like, just knowing that my moment was going to come. So I was just like, look, I just want to be sharp by the time I get there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way when I get it, it's just it's rolling the whole time. So
what song
really
you say it was?
True.
What song you say you listen before every game?
Oh, Never Stop, bro.
Never
Future,
Stop.
bro. That's the classic.
You from Philly? You don't be rocking the Meek?
You know I got the Meek going. You know I got the Meek. I got the Meek. I got the Dirt.
Dreams and nightmares.
Nah, hell no. We expensive pain. We keeping it.
Okay. Expensive pain.
Man. Come on,
Talk
man.
about expensive.
What y'all be listening to in the locker room, man?
We don't need.
I listen to Baltimore rappers, you know.
No, but the thing is,
I
though,
keep
we
it in
don't
the city.
Baltimore. Oh,
I keep it in the city.
You don't even know how to shake that shit. You tripping.
Talk about expensive. Yeah, I be seeing them fits on the gram, Slim. Yeah,
And that's, you got to, though. You got to let it be known. But I ain't going to hold you. That's what it be, though, because, like, you pull up to the game. I got that shit on my chains on. I'm bust down. And it just be like, look, I'm that. Like, you got to let it be. And then you play like that. Like, that's how I be feeling.
I don't know.
No, real rap.
So, yeah, we talked about Philly. We know how gritty Philly can get. It's how our cities can get gritty. So, like, and that chip on that shoulder, you just coming up. So, you speak on, like, how hard it was. Just, just had to beat the odds because, a lot of different things can happen in the city of Philly. Just speak on that a little bit.
For sure. I've been to Philly.
Yeah, I mean, just understanding that, like, it could have went a different way. You know what I mean? I was obviously blessed enough to, be able to achieve my dreams, leaving the city. A lot of guys I know that I grew up with, and I know, like, they wasn't able to, you know. So, you know, that's another thing I really had to understand, that like, man, like, it's people back home that's really rooting for us, man. That's really like, we that inspiration for them.
For sure.
No matter what they doing, we inspiration for them to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing how our story goes, you know what I mean? And just, they watch me persevere, you know, through the whole thing. So, you know what I mean? I love going to Philly. I tell everybody, every time I go to Philly, I feel like I'm Superman back on, like, I feel like it's like I'm getting my powers back, like I'm charging up. Like, I love going home because it just reminds me of everything of who I am and where I'm from, man. And everybody know I'm Philly to the death, man. I'm carrying it no matter what, you know what I mean? So it's just a big part of me. But I mean, that just go to that chip on your shoulder. But like out in the league, man, it's just, sometimes it just turned into backyard football for the most time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like the game just so fast that you just gotta, you it's like I'm back outside on a little one-way block. Like, look, that's a touchdown, that's out of bounds, that's out of bounds. Let's cook. Like, that's how I feel out there. then when you just playing, having fun, when you having fun like that, man, you can't be beat, bro.
So now I got a question. So like, what would you say to one of those young kids coming from poverty, like, you know, those situations, like, that don't really have no motivation, or, you know, like they father probably incarcerated, or they mother, you know, probably doing this and that. So like, what do you have, like, some words for one of those young kids that don't really have that, you know, push or that why, like, to, you know, keep going?
I would just tell, man, you bigger than your circumstances, man. You know, when I was in high school, my junior year of high school, I lost my mom and my grandmother. You know, both of my parents that raised me.
Same year.
I was by myself, junior high school. So, you know, at that point, you know, for me, it was just all, you know, making them proud and you know, proving them right. You get what I'm saying? My grandmother used to tell me all the time, she was like, you're going to graduate college or die. And I'd be like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? She used to be right at me. But so that's why for me going to Syracuse, getting my degree was important to me. You know what I mean? Going to school and getting good grades was important to me. Like, and just understanding that, like, look, like, you know, when I pledged, man, you know, we got this poem that said, you know, you only face it when other men have met, you know what I mean? So that being said, you only going through what somebody else done went through, you know, it done broke weaker man, and a weaker man is going through what you going through and made it out. So what's your excuse? That's kind of what I look at, you know, so, you know, it's always tough, man, but at the end of the day, you got to live your life, bro, because all that stuff that happened to you and all these other things, at the end of the day, man, you only judge by what you do. So, you know what I mean? Just keep putting in, trust yourself, believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Just go after your dreams, because you can really accomplish everything you want to.
Oh, that's real rap, man. That's real talk. Just to spice things up a little bit, you know, me and how I was talking before we came on here, you know, we want to know, you know, you talking about y'all defense, you know, 2017 that era. You taking your defense or you taking the mob? Like, we just gotta know.
I'm definitely gonna take my guys for sure. I'm taking my guys for sure.
Hey,
I'm
Zaire,
taking my guys.
We on the mob podcast, bro. Like, you know what
we
I'm saying?
We don't do no
capping for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking my guys for sure. But I like y'all. Y'all back end is nice though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like y'all DBs. Y'all Williams, y'all got some savages outside. That's a little different, but I'm taking my guys for sure, because me and Paris was really crazy, like, in there, bro. Like, respectfully, I'm Stephon, Mikael, Marlo. I know y'all be cooking up. I ain't saying y'all don't, but me and Paris in there was like, bro, it was like art. We was out that joint really killing shit, but yeah, I'm taking my guys for sure. But I like y'all too.
You still talk to Paris?
Yeah, that's my man for sure. Yeah, he hit me up all the time. We was when we played in Detroit a couple years ago. He came to the game. It's different too. I ain't gonna hold y'all. ACC a little different than my ACC was. We had D Watt. I ain't gonna cap. And we had Lamar.
These boys ranked now. Everybody ranked now in ACC.
Yeah, it's the most
That's
ACC
cool,
teams
but
ranked.
I'm talking about superstars though. We was dealing with superstars, bro.
What you mean?
People gonna become superstars.
Trevor.
Look, I ain't gonna step on y'all, because I really rock with y'all. But I'm gonna just say, like, we was going through some different things over there. We had some different issues.
He did have Lamar though.
You know what I'm saying though? Like, we had that. That's area. Like, come on, man. That was a little.
He did play against Lamar though.
He did play against Lamar.
So how that was playing against Lamar though? I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm from Baltimore. I got ask that.
Well, I play him in the league now, so you know it's different. You know, so yeah, I highlight him all the time. But I mean, it was that game that he had, bro. I don't even want to put it out there what it was. It wasn't the players. I'm gonna put it like that. It wasn't
statue game.
It wasn't the players, bro. We was out there just doing what we was told. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. I'm doing what we was told, bro.
Y'all definitely was going through some things. You picking your defense over us. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's all right though.
You feel me? So it is what it is. It is what it is.
I took that a little personal. I gotta go back. You think your linebacker core better than this linebacker core?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Y'all had
only because, bro.
They have three.
Yeah, bro. First, but and y'all don't understand. We had my man Austin transferring. He was first team All Mac, so he came in and he was our third backer. And JT was a player too for a couple years. So I like us. That's just me. I like us, bro. Paris finished first team All ACC. He had better stats than me.
Yeah, Paris was nice though.
You know what I'm saying? Paris was really putting on better than me. I just ended up going further in the league. He had concussion, so he had to retire. But I feel like if Paris didn't have to retire, he would have played in the league for real. So that's just how that go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But y'all still painting y'all picture. Y'all still telling y'all story. So y'all ain't done yet.
You know.
I ain't gonna lie to. Kill Steph and Lodo. Them three.
Y'all tough. I ain't gonna say y'all hard. I'm for sure. I give y'all that.
The core, you know what I'm saying? Like I think, but yeah, I just kind of want to go into like your draft process and just going to the league. Like, obviously, you talked about how you felt about the whole draft situation and everything. But so when you came here, right, was it always a goal? Because you just talked about how your degree was more important to you. So it was like, okay, like if you didn't get drafted or like if you didn't go to NFL, like do you think you would have been okay like in life for real? Oh
yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm one of them type of people that like I ain't never going like I don't like let one thing define me. You get what I'm saying? So like as much as I love the ball, love the game, I'm never just a football player. Like when I was on campus, you can ask Coach Babers, and he hated this about me, bro. Hated it about me, bro. Like, because when I was on campus, I was president of my frat, Omega Psi Phi. I was president of the Kappa chapter. I was in the Black Student Union. I was in, I was in SAC with the Student Athletic Committee. I was all over. I was in a bunch of different things on campus. So like for me, like I really wanted the full college experience. I did everything I could. You could ask Coach Babers. I used to pull up to team meetings with a suit on sometimes because I had to go do something during the day, like, and I had to wear a suit jacket to class, like, so that was just me, like, that's just how I carried it. But I would honestly say, like, for me, like, getting my degree and making sure I was cool off the field was always important. And I think it was just at a certain point where, you balling against guys that's supposed to be them guys, and you like, well, if I'm cooking them, then I probably got a space for me on the next level. And I think, at some point in my junior year, it really hit me like, no, like I'm going to the league. Like I'm good enough to go to the league. Like, and then at that point, it was just like changing my whole mindset. Like, all right, I ain't going to no job fairs no more. I'm going straight to the league. I'm going to the league. So like, that's kind of.
I ain't going to no job affairs no more. That's funny.
Yeah. So further on, like down your life, so I see. You had one of the biggest blessings this year. You had your first child, first Father's Day, and all that.
Sure, yeah.
Talk about how that is, because I know that's big right there.
My little man, bro. It's life changing, bro. Life changing, man. Just talk about your why, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just turned you up, like, to a whole nother level, man. Just know you got a little man. Just watch you knowing he gonna do after everything I do. It just make you just want to be better. But you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a big blessing. Y'all got some time, though. Y'all can wait on it. Y'all got some time.
I don't know. Old head right here, though. Old head right here getting close, though. He like 25 right here.
Don't rush. I'm going to tell you that. Don't rush, man. Ain't a lot of sleep.
We ain't rushing on this
Ain't a lot of sleep. I'm going to just tell you that. Ain't a lot of sleep, bro. Ain't a lot of sleep.
So it's a Syracuse, you know what I'm saying? Like Syracuse love story or like?
It is, actually. It is. Yeah, we met first dates. I'm a sucker. I met her. So we was on campus for summer start. Y'all still do summer start?
Lord. First day?
No. Hold on, relax. Let me get it in. So we was on campus for summer start, but then
yeah, we do summer start though.
Then the students come that first week, right before the first game, right?
Yeah.
So like, as soon as we got out of training camp, my head coach Schaefer at the time, he gave us like 3 days. He was like, "You'll take care of all your school stuff." So me and everybody in my freshman class, we just threw a big party, like, and we just went on campus and just invited every girl we saw, like, you know what I'm saying? So we in there, so we threw the little kickback. I'm in there moving and shaking, So then look, we all about to go. We was on Winding. We was about to go to this other party on Slocum. So we about to leave, and then I see Shorty walk in. I'm like, damn, who that? I ain't even shoot this. She had just walked in at the end. So so then I stepped to her, you know what I mean? Woo, woo. And then we walking out. Then everybody else peep like, oh, who that? So I'm like, I gotta go get her. I gotta
get
go
on
get
man
her.
time real quick.
Yeah, I gotta go get her.
Time real quick.
Yeah, I gotta go get it because you know how the guys get, bro. You gotta lock it down, no matter. Yeah, because there's a lot of guys. So then I grabbed her, but we ain't end up really start dating for real till like the second semester. But yeah, man, we've been rocking for a long time though, man. That's my baby.
Yes.
Sheesh. So you telling us we got time? You was locked in as an 18-year-old.
I mean, like, come on, man. Don't get me on this pile, man.
You know me though. Hey, that's respect though. You know. Feel me? Hopefully, you know, my young boys. You know, hopefully they. You know what I'm saying?
Chill out, man.
You know what I mean? But nah, I think that's dope, man. I think just like you was talking about, just your why and responsibility, and I think it definitely adds to that. And we definitely watch you, like closely, like just how you carry yourself on Instagram and, just everything that, you was going through, especially like in the year 2020, how you led your team through what was going on. I think that was really dope to see. Like, how did you like just come up with those ideas, like leading the coach, like with things that like you guys doing like in the community and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, it wasn't one of my teammates at the time, Jacoby Brissett. He was he was our QB at the time, and honestly, he was really the spearhead to kind of kick it off, but then me and him just kind of, piggybacked and worked it together. I think it's just, to be honest, bro, it is everything I was already doing on campus. When I was in Syracuse, bro, with the Bros, man, we used to, every year, we did a back to school drive. We got pencils and extra school supplies and books and folders, all that from all the freshman dorms out, what's that, Lawrenson and Sadler and all, everybody, for all the freshmen pull up to school with all kinds of school supplies for no reason. So we used to just canvass the school and, give it to Van Doon elementary school. Yeah. And then we used to be out there welcoming the school. It was just, so I was always in the community, bro. Like, and when I was in Syracuse, I did so much community work all the time. Like, so for me, it was just like, and even now with my own foundation, Shalicia's Angels, like, a lot of stuff that I be doing is just like, I'm doing it just on a larger scale, at my hometown in Indianapolis. But a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is just very similar to what I was always doing in college. Because it's just like serving the community is just like always just been a huge, huge part of who I am. So, for that little moment, in time, it was just really about like, what does the community of Indianapolis really needed in that time in 2020, and how can we, directly affect it, with the resources that we have. So, thankfully we was able to help and make some change.
Wow, for sure. And I think that's definitely dope, man. It's definitely just motivation for us to just see that obviously like we more than athletes and like and we can make an impact off the field just as much as on. So I think that's dope, man. And it's a story going on around here about you and Rhino. And I guess there was a day in camp that happened. I ain't gonna say what he said, but I just want to get your side of what happened that day.
So we in camp, and we ones versus ones, good on good. And it was this, they did this little insert, this Rhino freshman year. So they did this little insert, and it's training camp. So I wasn't really even, I don't even remember what point, it might've been like mid training camp. So I'm done proving points. I'm in there, Joe, and just really trying to get better. So he insert, I hammer it, and Dante Strickland at the time, he ran, and he was run back one, so he wasn't really thudding him. So Paris just tagged off on him, but then Tay got crazy and going, and then run like 40, like the whole way, like he broke it. And he talking crazy the whole time. Me and Paris is like, bro, he made it. And then Dino talking about something, and Rhino did Zaire in the whole I said, what? I said, nah, run it back, man, run it back. So they lined up. And then they get in the same formation. So I'm like, bro, I know these boys ain't finna run the same play at me. I know they not finna do that. Bro, I seen that gap open up, and I seen Rhino come. I went full speed. I didn't even worry about the play. I just went right into him and rocked his shit. He tumbled over backwards like 3 times, and then Pears rocked Tay.
They ain't say that.
Then Pears rocked Tay though. Like so, I'm telling you, me and Pears was really steppers out there, bro. It was not that, bro. We was really crazy out there.
Good
so yeah,
deal,
you ask Rhino about that too. I'll FaceTime him right now. He better not lie.
It's good to hear your side. That's not what we heard. That's how we already got his nickname.
I don't know what you heard. That's what happened. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, man. And we know you a busy man and everything, and we just appreciate you for hopping on the pod with us. Just keeping it real for sure, man. And can you just give us like that message, to kids that want to get to where you're at, and obviously leave something for us, going into this week. It's a big week for us. We playing Clemson, so.
Oh, man, just for real, man. First off, y'all boys got it. Y'all got the juice, y'all got the swag, y'all got the talent, y'all got everything y'all need, bro. Just keep believing in yourselves. Keep playing for each other, man. Keep having fun, man. That's when I watch y'all having fun out there. Y'all turned up. Celebrate with your mans. Like, when Marlo make a play, you got to be right there. Turn up with him. Like,
sure, yeah.
It's got to be that. Like, you know what I mean? And, bro, y'all about to go into a battle, bro. It's not going to be easy, bro. It's not going to be perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might get a couple plays. They might. But if they're going to get them, make them earn them. Don't give them nothing, man. And just keep y'all head down. Keep grinding. Don't read your own press clippings. Don't believe in that, bro, because it only matter what y'all is at the end. Nobody gonna care that y'all was ranked 14 if y'all finished on some bum shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what it matters at the end, bro. So just keep that in mind, bro. Just keep going, keep rolling. And y'all got it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all got it this week, man. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all play and looking forward to see y'all get after them boys.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna let you get back to what you got, the routine and everything, man. Appreciate you though.
Already. Appreciate y'all boys. Y'all be safe.
All right, my guy. So, at the end of the game, Coach Babers gave, Donovan Brown, the receiver on our team.
Another DMV person.
Another DMV. really carrying the culture up there. No cap. DMV takeover. Y'all seen the thing before we go to that, though. Yeah. Before we go to that, Dono is from the DMV.
Yeah, people tried him. Yeah.
He
was doing his little dance.
Y'all tried him.
Yeah.
Dono is from the DMV. Like, I don't know why people thought he wasn't from the DMV in that video, but
video he was dancing.
Yeah. So shout out to Dono, man. He really part of that mob for real. But obviously, at the end of the game, Coach Babers let Dono beat him, and he had me rolling.
When he made sure to do 10 push-ups, that was funny.
Nah, that lost me. And he tried to make his voice deeper and all that. He showed me, he kept looking down. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Like,
then you see when he do the
goosebumps.
That was too funny.
That was crazy. Shout out to Dono, man. He a real team guy.
I give Dono 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm giving him 10 out of 10.
I wanted him to do the
You should have I'm telling you now.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh yeah,
I thought he was so now he got a 9 now. Lil bro got a 9.
Yeah, because
we bump it down.
If you would have hit the, I'm telling you now, I'd have been rolling. But he didn't do that though.
That would be crazy.
I think Coach Babers got to let him run it back one more time.
One more. But that's dope, man. And I think seeing that just shows again like how close we are as a team. So I think everything is just going the way we want it. So we just want to keep it going.